I think we did.
All right, I'm back, guys.
Right into
George.
I just ended on the ancient head right there, but good grief.
Oh, great.
That's really cool.
And it's supposed to
So I
look
think
disgusting, guys.
Did everyone
Just
get all the
saying.
info from that screenshot with like what we're changing in bullet point? Did we talk about everything?
Ketchup phase.
Ketchup phase.
Ketchup, we got.
Ketchup mechanic. That
Less
means
is more.
Less is
Wolf,
more.
still gonna
Ketchup
be around.
means that there'll be a longer queue of the weeklies.
You can play what you missed.
So you can play what you missed.
Oh, good.
You finished a week.
What if you have a bunch of weeklies and perhaps you're joining at the midpoint? If you clear the current ones, it'll actually show you past ones. And so some of that feedback was, I only get to play Warframe on the weekend, and that's and
Oh wow, these changes are already so much better. Thank you.
life happened, and I still want to participate. So that's that. I think we still intend to have the participants or the enemies or whatever happens in Series 2 still have some harder difficulty things and that sort of thing. We don't want to necessarily make all elite challenges be super easy. So I don't think it's fair to say that casuals ruined Nightwave. That's not our intent at all. We just want to take our foot off the gas there in terms of how intense a grind it is. Our intention is not. We're not monetizing it. There's not any kind of pressure there for us. We don't have any ulterior motives. We're just trying to give you some direction to your play if maybe you've maxed out some things or you're not sure what you want to play that day or that weekend. So those are our intentions.
Okay,
That's why we've kind of made these changes.
that all sounds
There's
good.
a lot of questions in chat about when are we going to see Plague Star come back, and a lot of people are asking that in the set there as well. I think June 12th is the current schedule.
Oh wow,
thought it was the 13th.
that's my birthday.
Yeah, 12.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
June 12th
Plague Star.
is when we're going to have it come back.
Plague Star on
We're
my
gonna
birthday.
probably Go a little quiet pre-TennoCon, so
Jeez.
we're going to bring back those old events. It'll be the first time running on Switch, so it's gonna come on back.
Okay.
Hang out with y'all.
I'll probably be
We
busy,
also have a
but
question
cool.
Just in terms of people planning their schedules, Ray Gonzo wants to know if we're going to have the new war before TennoCon.
Nope.
Nope.
I didn't think so. I did not think so.
Yeah, we're a bit behind where we wanted to be with New War.
Right.
It's a little ambitious. There's work going on with it. There's a pretty big new set being made. It's a pretty massive, not just quest-wise, but it's a pretty massive expansion as well that's coming with it. So hopefully we will have some stuff to share.
I feel like while we're saying this, we should have the image of the board that Steve put up at the end.
Yeah.
All the check marks. We have done quite a bit.
Yeah, so far you've definitely done a
We've been
bit.
doing quite a bit, and we will get there.
But Rev was pretty cocky. Remember when we got
I
the
know.
one thing done? Like
know.
how big a
What?
deal it was?
We're doing.
I assume
I-
no
Oh,
one's
there it
losing
is.
track.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
there it is.
Yeah,
Hey, thanks, Dean.
There you go.
Hey, I
There
got
you go.
yellow ones. I didn't.
Yeah, we're doing all right.
Mostly it's important to have
Scott's head.
Scott's little Diglett head in there.
It's more of a Doug trio.
What's up, Scott? Doug Trio?
I got some good eyebrows.
I got brow
Jeez.
that's for sure.
Those angry
All right, Melee turned yellow, thank goodness. All right,
Those aren't angry. That's concerned.
right.
Look at all the shit we gotta do.
excellent.
Yes.
So on that note, actually, Lucht Force wants to know if there's a potential release window for the Gas City rework, which now has a name, the Jovian Concord.
Oh, the Jovian Concord. That's what it's called.
Just me. You're stuck with me.
That was better.
That's
Are
pretty
you ready?
sad. There's no,
for
it's not even a cymbal crash when she said that. Just,
the Jovian Concord?
yeah, right around the corner and
Right around the corner.
around the next bend.
Very soon.
Soon.
That one is soon. Yes.
It's coming in May.
Okay, it is coming this
May.
month.
May.
At some point.
Are we in May yet?
We're in
Yeah,
May.
it's
already
May
in
3rd.
May.
Yeah.
We're coming.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Ay,
It's
ay,
coming this month.
yeah.
That's
Right.
cool.
Old Gamer 7 wants to know, are the raids going to come back this year perhaps with more fun mechanics and loot for seasons? I missed the challenge for veterans.
Well, they're not going to come back in the way that they were. What should we say here?
Anything great to say yet? I
Okay.
would say.
Okay.
Again, we have people internally who also want to revive them, so there's definitely people that have been having a look at them and wondering about how to bring them back. So
Right.
I think we're just trying to find the right way to do it correctly. I think.
And there's that other thing that Daryl's been, but don't want to
Yeah.
talk about it necessarily.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's
Which could potentially be.
Yep.
raid-like.
Yep. Hopefully you'll be very happy midsummer. Good question though.
Midsummer, huh?
Hopefully we'll make you happy a couple months from now. For now, we can't. We know.
Hopefully we're
can't
not gonna
talk
take
about
any
it.
action. We're just hoping that your life improves in some random way that makes you happier.
Yeah, I
We're
understand.
beyond the entertainment business
Welcome
now.
to
Welcome to
We're
Warframe.
laughing, but it's hard, guys. We know.
Yep.
It's like you're sitting there. We've been away for a month on the couch. We've released some updates, and it's like, well, what's going on? I'm bored. What do I do in Warframe?
We got a lot of.
Yeah.
I brought a few random tidbits of development as well. Do you want to go through those now, or do you want to?
Is
Do
this
you
on
want to
your
go
Twitter
through this?
or?
Is it art? Have you already tweeted it? Because
No. No.
Wow.
yeah, let's take a look at what Steve's brought.
Okay, before you. So can I look at this for a second? Let's show the.
Can you read all those?
If you scroll down.
I
for
can
me.
tell you.
Okay, so a few tech things. Yeah, let's do light pro grids.
Ooh, graphic stuff. That'll make
Okay.
some people happy and some people like, oh, come on, the game already looks good. There's no pleasing your room.
This is volumetric lighting, where it can affect fog or the characters of the environment all unified. God of War at GDC talked about their solution, and this is kind of
Yeah, that's not too bad.
with that solution. So this is kind of stuff that I think we're going to be looking at sort of late year Warframe. But this was just a quick.
People are
We're
asking
gonna have
perf hit.
like a steam room in the orbiter.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah, exactly. Asana.
You can
wanna
go
go have
and
a
research that.
Steam room in the orbiter.
Coming sooner than that, however, is an extension to our GPU particles emitting from animated meshes, which is part of Wisp's design.
Yeah, this is pretty great.
Which is really,
Hey,
really
what's up,
sick.
Wolf?
So you take the vertices of an animated mesh.
The wolf is just burning.
And it runs all in the GPU, so it's very efficient and fast and awesome. And that's integral to Wisp's release, which hopefully is going to be paired with the Jovian Concord.
Yes, Jovian
Okay.
Concord plus Wisp plus Nyx Deluxe plus
Yep.
everything else you're still going to see the stream.
Yep. And just a small note, the other thing our engineers are working on, we're working on performance optimizations always for the game. Glenn just finished a whole round of scripting engine performance that affects all platforms. One of the problems that we're working on right now that I tweeted kind of about was high Z occlusion on Switch is not working. And this is a technique. So we're working with panic button engineers to try to get this working because we think we can squeeze a few frames out on Switch still once we get this working. And that is where you take the depth of a scene and you rasterize it down into smaller versions and you use that to detect what's visible and what's hidden, and it's much faster than using the CPU to do it. So there's
Okay.
that. And then is that all for my? Is that all? Yeah, scroll down though before you do that. I thought I had like
those are
more
Game of
stuff
Thrones
in my
screens.
folder.
those Game of Thrones screenshots.
This is Game of Thrones.
And then the other thing I think is Jeff talked about the new war. We're still working on it. But if we talk about Railjack or what we're calling kind of Empyrean, the major update this year, I can show you a few things. I don't want to really spoil much because I want to kind of surprise you guys. But I can show you a few work in progress things. This fighter animation loop is interesting, where we're using
Oh my.
sequences to bias the velocity of the AI-driven physics, so that we can have a lot more
Whoa.
kind of humanity and sort of zazz,
More
and
performance
juice, more
in the
performance
flight. Yep.
in the flight patterns. So these are things that we've never had to face before in Warframe. Was trying to blend how an animator might want to portray the ships with how the AI system is going to be driving it and avoiding.
Yeah, that looks
accidents and
good.
things like that.
That's cool.
So it's really cool. We can show the Railjack UI concept. Again, there's no labels or icons for this stuff, but this kind of gives you.
Oh.
Now you're supposed to.
What was that? Oh my.
This is an update for kind of the stuff that you guys saw very briefly
Leak.
at TennoCon last year. Of course, the Railjack demo looked amazing last year, and now to make it real, make it systemic, make it pervasive, and really make it act as the glue for the game.
Yeah, someone's gonna clip
Is
that.
part of the management console on your Railjack.
That's right.
And I mean, I think we can.
This feels really great.
Yeah, it's starting to look kick-ass.
Yeah, I don't want to get too detailed in here, but I would say that we're trying to do something that isn't like mods, but more like switchable mods.
People are going to think that leak was intentional.
Yeah.
So
We'll show you. We'll show
Yeah.
Okay.
This last video is muted, is it? Is it
Yes,
these?
it
Thanks
has
very
to
much.
be.
okay, what are we looking at here? Because you're going to have to put a lot of context
And
around
then
this.
this is just part of the massive amount of content that is going to be behind Warframe Empyrean update, which is
Oh my god.
you. Some hacks here. Just to
there's some
Dev
hacks,
hacks.
and this is redoing the space part of the Space Ninja game. So building out these massive, interesting
Whoa.
frozen structures in the far
Is that
reaches of the
Saturn?
solar system, and having these be the play spaces
I can't tell.
where you can engage. in
Oh no,
this
that's
new kind
not
of
Saturn.
game
That's
that we're working
I think
on.
that's Neptune.
So
Or could be Earth.
again,
I
it's
actually don't
also work
know.
in progress here. We don't really want to show you this kind of scope of what we're trying to do with this, and there's lots of really cool, interesting surprises that we were probably saving for 10
Yeah.
but we would just want to kind of
was-
assure you that it's
That
important
level
to us,
though,
and I know it's important to you guys.
1,836 on that one
Feedback.
ship.
A lot of questions about that.
My
So, there you
god.
go.
Looks really good though.
Lots coming in.
Cut that off. Cut that off.
That's
Cut it
what-
off. Cut it off. Cut it
Yeah,
off.
stop.
Get it off, stop.
That was more video than I thought. Wow.
Yeah. Yes.
And did I have anything else? I think
That's all you have,
okay,
but that's
all
a
right.
really good time to bring up the It's All because Archwing plays
Uh-oh.
It's All in Scott's
Here we go
finale
again.
last stream.
It was a good finale.
It was a great
there-
finale.
no, it was. There was lots of great feedback from it.
Sorry.
No, it was. There really
Yeah,
was.
of course. Don't nerf the Itzel.
The intent. My problem with its current design is the way you can spam it.
Right.
And the way it's basically you can infinitely spam across the world. I'm not just going to remove one power and go ha ha. It's going to be looking for a systemic way to kind of put that back into the game so that you don't have to just choose that one Archwing to get that sort of
To
mobility.
cope with cope
Yes,
with that.
it
yeah.
is not
Yeah.
nerfing a single power. It will be how can we put that either on all Archwings or how can we address the problems that it's trying to solve.
It's trying to solve that. That's right.
So
And I think
Okay.
what's really great is
That doesn't look too bad, guys. Calm down. Calm down.
Yes.
even the
see
ones
so
that
much.
He said for all Warqueens. He didn't just say for Itzel.
Chat's just
caps,
full
all
of
caps,
the chat's
constructive
just full
feedback.
of constructive
Yeah.
feedback
It's
right
like
now.
the worst thing to ever happen to Warframe, but also like not like the way people were reacting to it. So
yeah, it was also very vague what I had said.
Yeah.
So
And we will be upfront with what our
Yeah,
intentions are. It's not like
We
we're,
want- we
you
wanna
don't have
have
to pay F for respects just yet.
yeah.
I see a lot of Fs in chat. It's premature for that. All right.
Okay, yeah, we'll
honest,
stop it
the
for a
thing is that
while.
most people kind of confuse Scott and I.
Yeah, so you
so,
get-
so I got a lot of blame as well.
Oof.
that's exciting.
Poor Steve. And I guess poor Scott.
All the time.
I think Scott does have the right idea sometimes,
Throw it away.
in my opinion.
All right, we did say we were going to show a new game mode, so we shall show a new game
Oh,
mode.
we're going this far, are we?
Yeah, we're going to go
Oh my
take
God.
a look at the.
Are we demoing this?
Yeah.
What? Really?
Oh, also, what about
There's some
Wisp?
really interesting, awesome stuff going on.
What about Wisp?
Enough.
She was in the picture of the dev
So if you
stream.
hop over to my screen, Dean, you're going to see the new game mode is
Oh, there she is.
called Disruption. It's a new path, and I know there's a little bit of PH stuff here, but maybe there's something that we'll go visit there after.
Whoa.
So
Warpilot.
this is a-
So
Oh,
is this like how the
Sentinel.
kind of disrupted
Hey,
the
hey,
Leafs?
hey, hey, hey.
Yeah.
That is uncalled for. Please stay away.
It is.
All right?
So,
He's been waiting on screen for that.
Scott, do you have any beer? Don't.
Daryl's gonna choke me out.
I don't know what just happened, but anyway, I want to see Wisp.
Welcome to Disruption. There's just a couple things fundamentally different about this endless mode. So if you've played Warframe endless modes before, typically it's AABC for just a default node. You know, when you're in survival, by the time you get to 20 minutes, you get rotation C. This one you can actually skew the reward tier depending on your performance with your squad. So I'll explain a little bit about that once we're in. So I'll load in now, and we can.
You playing with squad?
No, I'm gonna be solo. But I can also I can skew it solo as well, but you'll just be able to skew it faster with a squad. So it's not completely shutting off solo players from faster rotation C reward, but it will just be a bit slower.
That's great.
So it's essentially super cool, and it's hard. So we'll see how this goes.
You keep looking at me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to explain it here.
And it also shows the set that's about to release
And Wisp.
and the new
Oh, the new gun.
Did Wisp get changed at all?
There's a lot of good stuff
Show the
in
mode
here.
switch.
Okay, so first of all, Wisp's signature primary weapon is incredible. So if I got a pretty awesome looking,
Effects are great.
thunderous looking shotgun here.
Oh, I love that. I love
But-
how that looks.
If I switch it, you get a lightning rifle. So you're basically switching from
I'm hooked.
thunder cannon.
Please, let me have
And it's
this.
awesome.
Let me have this.
Yes.
Also, Alad V's back.
I know.
Salad V is back.
Oh my
I
god.
think Jacques.
He still hates us.
No, I actually don't think it has a name yet. But so you can see the way, like when the
doesn't-
barrel's on. Everyone on the team that had a whole hand in this
Yeah,
should be super proud.
Really
I
good.
want that cannon as long as it's good.
And look at just how beautiful this new set is. Oh my gosh.
Everyone,
My goodness gosh.
But I want to see if Wisp got
full
reworked.
screen.
I'm setting notes to Pablo about the offset in the transmissions. I just
all
noticed.
right, I got bad news.
Taking notes.
Domestic drone.
Domestic drone has a name now. It's no longer just
PH
Very
drone.
domestic.
Placeholder
domestic
drone.
with a K.
Yeah, APEC confirmed.
No!
Oh, lost
Rip
some
the
more.
drone, I'm
Cancel
sorry.
the game.
No, he's
Yeah, you
gone.
could shoot it before. You couldn't hit it with the sun.
I know. He was too
It survived
powerful.
the sun.
Yeah, domestic
It's
is
not being
dead.
shot.
Yeah, it
Not the
looks
one-
like she might have gotten some changes.
So the
It's just
premise of this mission is that you're in Alad V's new gas city that he's made, and he's obviously up to no good with the amalgams that you guys have seen. So there's a little bit of like security camera hacking in transmissions and such for us to learn a little bit about what's going on with the deal with the devil, we'll call it. Shoot the pipes. Taylor told me to. I don't want
The
to.
set has lots of
There's
nice,
lots of
nice traps and stuff in it.
yeah, there's going to be
For smart
rewards for
players.
exploring. If you want to get, a capture a tile for this new set, you can be rewarded by looking through the level, seeing what's going on.
Whoa.
will Rebecca do the hack? Let's find out.
It's coming. It's coming. I promise.
Okay, I was about to say, Rebecca, please.
All right, so right away in my UI, you're going to see that there's
Oh,
I'm in
God.
round one, and there's four.
That's gonna show
Oh my god.
I'm going to show up what?
Those new Corpus units, though. Oh my god.
Shoot the pipes.
And then turn away after you shoot it.
Oh my god.
It didn't do anything.
Not those pipes.
Not
Not
those.
those ones. No, it isn't involved.
Won't the glowing red shoot me?
Wouldn't
thing
know. Wouldn't know.
would be how to do it.
Oh god, Alad V.
That one back there.
Okay, 2 hasn't changed.
Like that one? I don't want to do it. I'm scared. I don't know what Taylor.
Okay, all right.
Taylor's tricking me. All right, so they're all blinded.
Okay.
Oh,
Obviously.
obviously by the light.
Did you mod that gun? Did you mod it?
I did.
Feels like you're gonna have a hard time.
Oh god.
Yeah, this is.
This is high level, so we're starting at 35, and it scales much faster than other endless modes as well.
Yeah.
So let me see what else I got on. I got,
I'm concerned about your mod situation right now. That's all right. It's all right.
There you
It's
go.
all right. It's all right.
Whoa.
all right. So it's gonna be tricky for players for a little bit.
Wisp's on fire.
Wisp is on fire,
Good grief.
but
You gotta
we'll be
kill
okay.
some amalgams.
I know I gotta kill an amalgam to start off.
Okay,
I wanted
they're
to show
called
players
vows.
See these new
I
icons.
thought you've been practicing.
I have. I'm just looking around to give them a little play-by-play of what's going on. So there's 4 keys required. So a coordinated
High
squad can
level.
do all of these at the same time, and then within 2 minutes, they're done round 1. So a solo squad like myself will have a bit of a slower time doing it, but it's gonna make this sun.
And rip, she still has the sun power. I was hoping they would change that, but if she still has a press 4 to win ability.
The amalgams are not.
They didn't change her at all.
All right, so I got my first key here
They just didn't. I'm kind of sad because of that.
to its
But
corresponding
I'll
spot.
just pretend I didn't see that.
Maybe give them a little distraction so I can have my health. Switch to speed.
So each key you deliver has the potential.
Yeah,
to
boo.
give you,
They didn't change her 4, except
debuff
maybe
or
in the
buff
visual
for a
department.
period of time while you defend the spot you drop
Yes.
the key.
Although it looks like a 3 got some changes. I can't tell though.
The more buffs or potentially debuffs are running at one particular time. If you
All right.
It's like UT mutators.
I'm sorry, I was still hopeful this would be a ghost frame, and she only partially is.
Essentially mutators that are
Instead, she's more of a mage who has a forward that
Our boy Alex
basically
is
does
doing.
the work for you.
Get this zapped dude here. It's gonna be the sun. Toast him.
Yeah, exciting.
So You can also
Yay.
use some of her other powers while you're using her 4. So
Exciting.
You can move around and tactically place yourself with her sunbeam.
Okay, that's better, but
I can't go.
I mean, it's a little better than just press 4 to win, at least. And again, that's the same with Revenant, so I'm not sure I should be too surprised. And I know you guys are probably going to be like, why are you calling it, you know, press 4 to win? It's because, at least to most people, you press 4, you shoot things, and usually you win. That's how it's called.
Death is only
So,
Flashing your shield, it's not a good scene.
That's alright, I got my... I just want to kill these amalgams.
I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to mod that 4th, I'd imagine.
Alright. It is pure chaos right now. I'm sweating.
And apparently this is a reworked mobile defense,
Alright.
according to people.
You definitely wanted that fire rate.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Use
there
that. Use that.
I got a ribbon.
What the hell is that?
Get
I
like a
mean,
barrel
I'm going to
of
assume that it's
chocolate.
unmodded,
That's
but
something.
So if I use... So as I use her 3, these guys create little... So,
Oh,
No.
Good landing.
Thank you.
such a dramatic landing.
No.
You might need to do this co-op at this
I
level.
know.
Yeah.
That's alright. I'll survive. Defense complete. Alright, so I did the first one.
Yeah,
So
it's clearly a
provided I
defense
was in a
mission.
squad with
Oh
some
boy.
friends, they could have been going on to the other artifact spots. So there's one here. So I have to look for the blue conduit. So I must find this key, which is down here. If I'm not These are
So
basically doing
this is
multiple defensive attacks at the same time that move around with. So this one has enemy damage. Oh no.
oh god. Oh, there's nullifiers. Don't forget the nullifiers, guys. There has to be a nullifier. Oh my god.
Yes. You can go.
Her 3 looks okay, I guess. Her 4 just doesn't seem that powerful. Her 2 definitely has uses, and her 1 will probably be good too.
Focusing right now.
So really, her 4 is bad. That's pretty much it. Otherwise,
So
I guess
this
I
is gonna
like
be our-
her.
I think it's going to be our first
You know,
event
I'm
in
mixed.
quite some time coming back for this game mode launch, because when we do a new game mode, we typically like to launch it with an event. So clans will have a chance to compete for some sweet new operation gear. The event is going to be based on best times within a certain threshold, so the event node itself
Oh,
won't
is this
be
another
based
clan thing? If that's the case, I don't have much interest.
3-node difficulties.
Oh, I like how the health reset on the objective. That's
the one
clearly
for
temporary, though.
Score and stuff for the final
I wish that was the case.
personal scores as well.
Yes. Uh-oh, I don't want that thing to get me. So every...
This is rough.
This is
hard.
Also,
know.
good god, is that an unmodded
know.
primary? 'Cause if that's really what it is when it's modded, that's bad.
Yeah,
We got your
she rolled a bad one there.
Yeah,
Can they resist the sun?
they can't resist the power of the sun.
I'm sorry, I don't really like that 4, I'm being
As I'm
honest.
getting in the range
I might not
of
even use it, and I'm not
reservoirs,
kidding.
I'm reactivating their duration so that I can
Like,
just keep them
unless it's an
going
emergency,
fast,
which
I'm
then it'll just be back to,
actually
you know, it'll just be boring. It'll be 5 seconds of being bored.
close to enemies.
So,
I'll be fine. So you saw that little burst there. If I press 3, it'll do a surge that'll CC everyone, and then I can line that up with the 4 that I can just use. So it's really about having all of Wisp's abilities up in sequence.
I mean, she looks cool when she's doing it, I guess, but
her 3
that's
continuously will
still
drop enemies
not
that
fun.
create more CC as you smack them. I want to see if I can do this. 5 seconds left. I can do it.
You do realize it's been resetting because it's invulnerable, right?
Which will put the tower.
Do you guys not realize this? It's literally doing that. It kept resetting its health because it's
I'm not
invulnerable.
cheating. I'm not cheating.
Yes, you are.
That's why she
Yes, you are, Rebecca.
This is really easy. You got
No, I turned on God
Yeah, it's basically another defense. I actually have to agree with chat here. That's basically all it is. I mean, okay, there we go. Now the cannon's
this
actually
is
being
gonna
pretty
be one that
good.
Each of those terminals can be done by someone in your party to keep the rounds going. And again, you can skew the reward tier to
simultaneous consoles going at once will
Yep.
increase your score and increase your
Yay.
reward yield.
yeah. So instead of going AABC, you could go right to B in your first round if you were skilled enough to do so. So it'll allow you to again flip. The summary here is skew based
Oh my
on
God.
skill.
Guy.
This guy,
Yeah, he's so funny.
he's awesome.
Good god, look at how much damage the cannon is doing. Her
Alright.
primary is doing nothing to that
Out
MOA.
of The disruption mission.
And you didn't even finish it.
I got a
Okay.
pressure point. Yay!
Oh, T and Wisp rifle name placeholder. It's max
Are you
rank!
gonna do rewards for this or what?
I don't know if it's modded, but that's not really good.
You will?
And I can already see people talking about this on the Reddit, or the subreddit. I'm already predicting that, and
Warm coat?
I'm mixed, honestly.
All right.
If there's something big that's locked behind it, I'm not going to be happy about that. If there's nothing interesting, I'm just going to ignore it, unfortunately.
Ammo drum, yeah. Good.
Uh,
A lot of
yeah.
suggestions.
Do
I'm
another
gonna
plat
take
prize.
screens of all this.
Get a
Well,
plat prize out of the way.
I'll offer a bit more
Wanna know-
opinions
Gino
on this
wants to know if
after.
we can do color palettes with different materials, effects, or textures.
I've been bugging Steve for this for a long time.
Steve, where's our texture pack?
If it was easy,
MC Kier and rookie 15,777. Good
Try.
job. Or 15777. Good job. You won your last platinum prize, or the last platinum prize for the day.
We'll see.
Actually, I think,
Deferred rendering will save us.
Ay, ay.
I think there's a new.
If your name is McKeer on
Thanks, Sheldon.
or
On Twitch.
or you're the 15,777th rookie,
Yes.
then message us with where you want your prize, and we'll make sure we hook you up.
All right. Congrats to the winners.
Yeah.
Yep,
Good
GG.
job, guys.
You did it.
You did it. All you had to do
You
was
done
walk.
did it.
So if you tune on back over to my stream, we're just going to take one more little walk through the Gas City. I have a new ephemera on that we are going to be saving for TennoCon, Tenno Live. So if you tune into the live streams throughout the day, you will be able to get this sort of ethereal-looking pedal one.
Thank you for not locking it behind this game mode.
July 6th,
That's
so
all I
make sure you're
ask,
watching
or that's all I was hoping
streams all day,
for.
'cause we will be streaming more. The day of the
The room looks so good.
Oh god, is that a sentient osprey?
But players, we've been
Jeez.
showing this for quite some time now.
know.
There's a secret that I wanted to show.
Oh, you know, polishing it though. Yeah.
It's true.
Oh, you can't help it.
Of course, can't forget the
It
drone.
has to happen.
Oh, yep,
We're gonna-
sentient
we have to
drone.
change that.
No. Oh, hello.
We have to win this.
That would have been cool. But...
Who said that? Is that your operator?
I'm looking for here. That
Yeah, the new
perhaps
Corpus
maybe
units look cool. I cannot deny that.
challenge.
They did a good job with
This
it.
room brings back the memories.
Yes, yes it does. Oh god, there's Detron crewmen. They're all colored orange. Oh god, no. Text? Apparently they're called Rangers. Help me.
Cool.
What? Goodbye.
Oh, those are great.
A little more Jeopardy here.
That was
This is what
close.
happened.
That
Okay,
was a close one.
so something's out here.
What?
Yeah, she's in god mode.
Maybe, maybe not.
You're talking about the sentient, aren't you? That giant sentient.
Mass effects.
It's gonna be a boss fight at some
Okay.
point, let's be honest.
Whoa.
Okay, all right. So things are happening.
Okay.
Can I go that way?
Corpus fighters.
Yeah,
even.
you can do it. You can
It's
do
a
it.
nice looking tile. I like the Corpus units. It's all cool. No Arachnoids though. I was hoping maybe they would be included for this.
Have to go up.
Maybe some Corpus units that are
Maybe a little
Arachnoids. But they're probably just gonna be
Very
Fortuna
sleek,
exclusive.
alright.
All right. Oh,
Oh no.
running. So there's also, if you hold Wisp's Will-O-Wisp power, the 2, you can actually charge to where it's going to go as well.
Okay.
You just hold it, it goes faster, and then you let go and end up where it is.
So they
Either
did
tap
rework
or
that.
Thing and teleport.
Yep.
Or, so say for example,
You got
over
like an
this.
accelerator button.
What?
Oh, you got cheat here.
Try it.
Oof.
You got it.
Okay. Nice. That's cool.
She has practice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Trying to make my,
Make up for
my
the
watch.
Oh, anti-MOAs. They're all upgraded.
Oh, no, I don't want to see what's going on here.
You don't want to.
Is that a new
Oh, I
Corpus
wanna see-
weapon, or
there's
is that the
supposed to be something,
Exurgis?
something flying around here causing some great concern. But
Dev build.
dev build.
Oh, yep, they were using the
No concerns on
Exurgis.
the dev build.
No.
That
That's
might be
scary.
RNG.
Yeah, when you're in God mode, it doesn't spawn. Yep.
I do have the fear. Here we go. Interesting.
Whoa.
Oh,
There
there it is.
That's scary.
Infomercial. I'm so surprised.
Well.
Oh boy.
Chop.
Interesting. So things are getting a little hairy around here. So that may also be coming with.
Oh boy, new boss fight.
Oh, what can it be?
It's like community theater.
Pray tell, Alan V, what hath thou wrought upon our sacred?
You're doomed.
No, I'm not.
Oh my.
See, I'm good.
gosh.
Wisp is looking
You can
great.
call for Leia.
What has the Corpus done?
Totally.
Call
This is
for
like,
Leia. Leia, hear me.
This is as good a place as any, a good shot as any to
I have to close them?
You
Nice.
know, just take a look at what's going on.
We do still have those 2 other assets.
Oh, right. We'll get to those in a sec. So one thing I did show the ephemera here that's coming with TennoCon. There were some questions about the drop rates of some of the ephemeras we released in round 1. So the one we released in arbitrations was obviously the most popular because you could earn it. The drop rates on the other one, the feedback is it's way too low. It's been like that since launch. So we will be increasing a few of those drop rates where it makes sense to do so, which is most of them.
Oh, good.
Smidge.
Please.
Smidge.
So
Oh,
they will
yeah,
be going
smidge,
up,
that'll help.
And then we will, all future ones will be trying to release in the arbitrations technique versus luck technique. So with this one, you can earn it just by watching. If you will be at TennoCon and can't watch the stream, we know who's at TennoCon, so we'll just give it to you, so don't worry.
We know everyone who's at
We know everyone. We know who's there. We know who's going to be there. And yeah, so one question came in from the forums. When are we going to release the masks that won the mask contest?
Oh, do we have those?
Oh, yeah.
Do we?
Oh,
So
okay.
the
They had the
winning
masks.
art was
Norg mask.
this was one of the winning masks.
Wow.
Yeah. And then this is the second winning mask. So both of these were the winning ones from the community contest. So let's take a look at the implementation so far. So this is Dev.
Oh, good
This is
God.
going to be great.
I think we really need to measure which one.
Yeah. So chat.
I think we'll know.
We'll know.
Squidward
So if you give
mask.
us a-
You can actually have
give us a
Squidward
yes
in this
chat.
game.
And then this one is also coming along very nicely. So it
Hey.
can change a bit based on
Yeah,
shape
that's
and
cool.
everything, but this is of course a work in progress. Yeah.
Okay.
Hilarious.
And is that
How
it?
did
I know you
someone in
do.
chat
Is that the end?
That one win, but I think Bodie McBoatface. It's sort of
Yeah.
sort of Bodie McBoatface of
It
mass.
is.
Yeah, I guess.
And it's clever.
All right.
I
so-
see some questions in chat about Melee, and are we
Yes.
still working on Melee? And what's the updates about Melee?
Can you bring that video?
I had a video that I didn't bring.
Oh, yeah.
Should I have brought that?
Could have brought it.
I could show it to you on my phone, maybe.
You could just post it later.
we can post it on the Play Warframe Twitter after.
On Warframe. What about Steve's Twitter?
Yeah, or the Steve's
That's the
Twitter.
most important one.
That's true.
We absolutely are still refining Melee.
Yep.
There's here and there's still a bit of fallout that we're uncomfortable with for 2.9, and we are continuing to go into kind of the more heroic aspects we wanted to do this year that we showed with the orb battle that we just did.
Yeah.
So we have some new finisher stuff that's in development, as well as a particular type of enemy that has, I don't know what we're calling it yet, but it's a new armor type, and that will require some melee engagement, because one of the problems that people talk about is when do I have to use melee, when is it irrelevant, and that sort of thing. So we are absolutely working on it. We don't have much to share right now, but it's in development.
I got you.
We're still going.
And I
Melee's
know
still
people
going?
Are saying when's Wisp coming? So if you've kind of packaged everything together with the Jovian Concord, you'll know that the remaster plus Wisp plus whatever was lurking in the background of that level there will all be one bundled together for an update, plus Dix Deluxe, plus a whole bunch of other stuff. We have a whole bunch of new mods coming. We're tweaking some existing mods, and of course, after all this, the Nightwave Series 2 tweaks are going to come as well.
That's right. We have a lot of stuff, and
Yes.
of course the Jovian Concord will be
Nothing to share with Vauban right now.
Nothing to share
with
right now.
Vauban just
Oof.
But
It is.
it is there.
It's on the dartboard.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
The dart's being thrown at it. The Jovian Concord will be a full integrate as well, so
Yep.
we usually expect pages and pages of
Yep.
quality of life fixes and improvements to things. I see people talking about even things like fix the Lunaro problem and that sort of thing. Some of these things are in the main line, and we'll have to kind of sift through that and ship that out with Gasity.
Yes, indeed. So I think we covered the broad looks, so the broad topics over the past month, you know, the Nightwave being the biggest fish right now because all platforms are giving feedback at the same time, and then just general questions about challenge. We will have more information about this game mode pre-release, so we'll just let you know how reward tiers work, how the event's going to work, and just because I think last time we wanted to give clans a head up because once the event starts, your clan is locked in, and some people would have liked more notice. Remember, like a year ago, when everyone. Once the
I
event.
can't remember last week, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I remember. So we'll give you more information about how that's going to work, what the rewards will be, and how the difficulty scaling and the reward tier changes. Because again, the fundamental part of this endless mode is your performance will impact your reward in a way that doesn't necessarily happen in other modes. So in terms of tier A, A, B, C.
Yes.
So those are some things to look out for. So we're hoping you guys like that because it is a different.
You're very wrapped up in that portion of it.
Well, that's a really hot topic right now. Is scaling
I gotcha.
rewards and
They're going over
showing
5
Warframe's
minutes.
Too easy and like
So-
anytime does a Warframe's too easy video, they're one buttoning the game, and it's like, yeah, that's easy.
Right.
So this will change that up a little bit, and we'll see.
Well, it is the constant battle to improve the game and to keep it engaging for new and old alike. And I
Exactly.
think that's you can probably smell some of those that tension in how Nightwave 1 worked.
Yep.
We're going to try to improve that a little bit for Nightwave 2. And yeah.
Indeed. There was a Twitch drop today. I just got confirmation it worked, so hopefully it
Great.
worked for you if you had your account linked. And have an awesome weekend, everyone.
All right.
Thank you so much to
That
everyone
went
here
by
at D.
really fast, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyone else want to add anything before we wrap it up?
Stay tuned for the post-stream discussion where we
Endgame.
go deeper into the long night. Right?
Oh, okay.
Thank you, everyone, for
Excalibur
jumping in.
looming
Thank you to
ominously in the
everyone
background.
behind the scenes who works on Warframe to make it awesome, and thank you to our players. Whether you've been here for 6 years or if this is your first week,
Well timed.
welcome.
Yeah, I've been here for about, give or take, 4 of them.
Yeah.
I would say 4 at this point.
Bye, everyone.
3 to 4.
Thanks, guys.
So,
See you soon.
yeah. Bye.
Ciao.
Later, guys.
Okay, so now.
Oh, what was Scott saying there at the end? What was he saying there at the end? He was like, okay, so now, and then it just cut off. What was he planning? Well, anyway, that doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's it. And I think overall, it was pretty good. There was some good stuff. I liked all the cosmetic changes. You know, Gas City looks great. I like the new Corpus units. I'm still, not too thrilled about Wisp having a 4 ability where you just press the button and it does the work for you. Still kind of mixed on that. I was kind of hoping they would either change that ability to make it, more fun and engaging, or just replace it with a different ability entirely. Because Wisp's only ghost aspect is her passive in her 2. The others are not ghost themed. At least in my opinion, unless the first one is, the pickups you get are spirits, which I guess kind of works. Her 3 isn't really that, in my opinion. It's just like an AoE of some sorts. And yeah, again, I'm not going to go too much into it. I just wanted to very briefly express my thoughts on that. And that endless game mode, I can already tell they're probably going to make Wisp be locked behind that. I can already tell. It's a DE thing that they would do. I don't want them to. I'd rather it be easier, or heck, just make it so we can get her through Nightwave. Or not Nightwave, the next series. Actually, wait, maybe don't do that either. Just make it easy for us to get her without having to spend platinum. Because Korra, she's kind of a pain to grind. I don't want to talk about Haro and how long it took to get that one systems part, although I think it actually has improved since then. Or since a while ago, but, I just hope it's something like that. But for now, I'm going to wrap it up here, because I got to go do stuff soon, and there probably won't be a dev stream for a little while longer, so, I don't know if it'll be 2 weeks from now, it'll be the 17th, which I actually don't even know if I'm going to be able to make that one, honestly, because that's when I'm going to be pretty busy, like, with stuff, and I guess conventions, or I'll just have to, I don't know, I'll just be busy. Is my point. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here, get these uploaded, and, well, hopefully you enjoy watching them, because, I just like to watch these every week. I try to be on top of the game, because I'm still dedicated to it to an extent. Whether or not I'm ever going to quit, I cannot answer that question. But, give it time. We'll see how I feel, because right now I think it's fine. Give it until TennoCon, the next one, just to see how I feel about the game then. But I think for now, though, I'm going to wrap it up for real. So, as Rebecca said at the end, hope you guys have a good weekend, and, well, take it easy, everyone. So, as of now, Yellow Lord signing off. See you next time.